they happen for inside Nigeria. So reports just reaching us now has it that P2B just escaped an assassination attempt in Edo State. I mean, he was on a visit to John Odigie-Oyegun, one of APC's chieftains, when this happened, and it's really very dangerous. As I speak to you, we hear the vehicle where BCP to be inside, they shattered. In fact, everything just scattered. The vehicle they scattered. John Odigie gate where BC them been the gates they scattered. Everything just scattered. If you see the scenario, you will be appalled what is going on. Let me quickly play. I'm going to play you a voice note on what has happened, and it is really very appalling. Remember, people don't link and now to what happened with Okwebolo when Ibise he talk say, oh, make P2B no visit Edo State. Say if you visit Edo State, you start telling him anything will happen to him. Say it's making thing will take the responsibility. And all of a sudden, this is now happening now. If you, I'm sorry, I'm not on my proper life. I would have shown you footages. It's just crazy. If you see the cars, this not the car. These are the vehicles shattered. You can see this windscreens, everything. So he needs to urgently change his car to bulletproof, like as soon as possible. He needs to change his cars to bulletproof. I'll quickly play you, some of the sounds and sights from that event as it happened, because P2B eventually speaks. Take a listen to him. Oh, just to let you know, John Odigie-Oyegun was the first governor of that state. The first governor of that state, 9 P2B go visit. He wasn't there to go see any, what did they call him? He no go any, Kilo Day nursing school. He no go to see any other person. He went to visit an ADC chieftain, John Odigie-Oyegun, where be the former governor of that state. Did he also need a clearance from the governor, Okwebolo, to see the former governor of the state? That's a question where BC people they ask. Now take a listen to what P2B said immediately after that. Take a listen.
Former governor of the state, and you can see what happened in front of his house, where Woodlawn came shooting. If you look at the gate, everything. You see the blood at the gate. You see the damage on everything. That is where our democracy has been.
The hoodlum scheme for you to know what 2027 will look like. Immediately after we left the ADC headquarters in Benin, we came into the house of Chief Oregon, the former governor, and this hoodlums came, started shooting. These are bullets, started shooting. These are bullets, started shooting, destroying vehicles. You see? They know Tinubu is going to lose in 2027, and they don't want peace.
For this, they can when they come out and they can face the for this side. Wait, that is yes. Everybody man has been. I carry key. I think I want shoot and you for the matter to come first.
They ran away when the TSS started to retaliate. They now heard the sound of a different gun and they ran away. The information reaching us heard it that immediately we left the secretariat, ADC secretariat, they came in shooting. They shot people, wounded some people. Those wounded are now at the hospital. This is bullet life. This is bullet. They want. No, they came here to light people.
Yes, sir.
And even we didn't lock this gate, they will light everybody. All the plan is to light people. That was their plan. Yeah, it's to light people now. They want to light people. Now you get the car. see? You are the state youth leader. Yeah.
All right, so just so to let you know that very quickly, Peter Obi escapes assassination attempt and it's been very, very crazy. This one don't go haywire, and people don't they talk say Peter Obi as a matter of urgency need to do something about insecurity. Now, this just tells you how the 2027 election is going to be, because you don't be like saying indeed a do or die affair. You don't like say a do or die affair. I did talk about Peter Obi. Peter, the son of Obi, just escapes at an assassination attempt for inside Edo State. Now, people don't they carry this one, they go to the fact, say the governor of the state once said that, Obi should not come to the state. So if he comes to the state, anything that happens to him, he should take it. So people don't they talk, say, oh, it don't reach that level right now. It don't reach that level right now. In fact, remember waiting the APC chairman of the state talk. Say people for the state no like her, making no come. Say they don't like. Remember what the APC chairman said, that in the state they don't like him. He should not even bother coming to the state, that they don't like him in the state. And then this happens. And now, is this the kind of politics we're playing? It don't reach this level where it be say a major opponent could be attacked. Next thing they go say na hoodlums kill the person. Till today, that's in Edo State. Pedro Obaseki was attacked, dragged and stripped off to his boxers. Till today, they never talk anything. The governor of the state did there. The pictures of the people who do that thing, their videos did there. The governor of the state don't hold any of them accountable to today. Are we in a criminal government? A government by crooks and for crooks, and I don't understand. Because how do you have a situation like this in a democratic government? You just can't have anybody come up as an opposition without anything being done. Well, I just thought to drop this very quickly before I run through other issues or stories that I have very, very quickly. Let me quickly run you through other headlines. I have a guest standing by to join me on the other live, so I'll quickly finish with this so that I'll go straight on the other live, because a guest is standing by and waiting for me, and so that I will break down this conversation around Peter Obi's assassination and other issues in the next couple of seconds. But let me run you through the headlines very quickly. Excuse me. Genocide in Nigeria. U.S. Congress submits explosive report to Trump, demands sanctions, withholding of funds. That is one of the conversations we'll be looking at very quickly. U.S. Congress submits explosive report to Trump, demands sanctions, withholding of funds. Excuse me. Ex-Nigerian Railway Corporation boss Adantele arraigned for EFCC by EFCC. Sincere apologies, please. I need to take a drink of water. Sorry, I've been under the weather. Ex-Nigerian Railway Corporation boss Adantele arraigned by EFCC over $385,000 BC. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Moving on, Amnesty International knocks Tinubu government for failing to stop escalating killings, abductions in northern Nigeria. All right. All right, moving on very quickly. Terrorists storm another Kwara community, kill 3 persons in fresh attack near Kogi State. And then US adds 19 more Nigerians to deportation list, says 113 in total, 113 in total cost in 21 days. Excuse me. And then moving on, Tinubu vows to establish state police to tackle insecurity, claims he won't postpone campaign promises. And then Nigerian Nurses Forum mourns 6 Lautech nursing students killed in road crash. Bandits kill driver, abduct 8 travelers in southern Kaduna during ambush. Tinubu government secretly paid billions. In fact, we hear about 20 billion I didn't pay to, 2 billion or so, 9 them pay to Boko Haram to release the Niger State pupils and where it be. So remember the Niger State pupils, where they are 300 and something, where they've been kidnapped. Yes, but that is the amount of money our government's paid to get them released. The government has reacted and said it's not true, but people are saying that it is true. And people are saying that, well, when government denies, your guess is as good as mine. What happens? Somebody said EPC witchcraft want to choke me. I'm so sorry. Ex-Governor El-Rufai's nose bleeds in detention. Wife barred from personally delivering food, says it. And then Qatari government condemns attack on Zamfara community, resulting in killings and abductions. Tension in Enugu as armed herdsmen kill farmer soldiers, attack soldiers attack protesting residents. I told you in Ebonyi State that some residents were already protesting arms headsmen attack, right? Well, in Enugu State, people who were protesting that arms headmen killed their people, killed farmer. They were protesting that arms headmen killed their farmer. Guess what? Soldiers started attacking the protesters. Why would you attack? Why would you protest? You don't have the right to protest. And they arrested some of them. Now, RFI drags the SS to court, 6.2 billion damages, asks judge to quash politically motivated charges. Coalition backs lawsuit against INEC, 13 political parties over of humanitarian affairs. Bernard Duro served with notice of disobedience to court order. Anambra government fumes, vows to close Onitsha market indefinitely if traders continue to sit at home. So that now they say if they continue to sit at home, say it will make sure say it go stop the market and stop everything with concerning trading for Onitsha market indefinitely. Meanwhile, Islamic organization OIS condemns terrorist attack in Nigeria's northwest, demands release release of abducted Zamfara residents. Say why on they attack people like this? Now within so people they talk say wait. Islamic organization generally all over the world. Now then get mind they condemn the terrorist attack for inside our country. But guess what? Our own Supreme Islamic Council for Nigeria, they yet to condemn these attacks. But they are quick to tell US not to designate, anything that's got to do with armed militia or all of those people as terrorists. But when these people conduct these attacks or carry these attacks in Nigeria, you fail to condemn them. You fail to call them to order. And that's exactly what people they talk. So Islamic organization don't, condemn the attacks and demand the release of people who be said they kidnap. But what will come out of that? Meanwhile, good riddance, Rulak hails Egbetoko's removal as police IG, challenges Disu to reform Nigeria's police. So Saga today sack, according to waiting I hear, then sack Egbetoko and then they don't bring Disu to be the new IG of police. Now, electoral body, INEC denies allegation of voter migration ahead of FCT area council elections. And Michael Zekuno, in EFCC custody as senior lawyer, faces fresh charges over alleged London property. So before, the federal government will come on the case with them put on top of his head, but now they don't give him new charges on top the one we be say carry before. So Mike Ezekoma get a lot of questions to answer. Meanwhile, major shake-up looms in Nigeria police as 29 senior officers are set to be fired after IGP Egbetoko sacking. So as in sacking Egbetoko, other people will be say for lamb. Like, other people, them, Frank Mbawe is and a very good man. He's supposed to even be the IG. What's happen? They sack and bring somebody with in senior will be Disu to be the IG. So that means people like Frank Mbawe and the rest of them will be forced to leave the Nigerian police force. Please kindly like and share this post and make sure it gets us, as far as possible. Tinubu has strengthened excuse me. Tinubu has strengthened terrorists with 2 billion naira ransom to buy more weapons and ammunition. Apostle Oluwakere condemns ransom payment for kidnapped St. Mary's pupils. And reports labels Nigeria under Tinubu as world's deadliest place for Christians. Meanwhile, Senate pushes for additional 30 billion naira for INEC after initial 873 billion 2027 election budget. And also, I didn't just decamp to ADC, I joined Nigerians to rescue the country from APC darkness. Raul Farek Beshola and I talk. I wish all churches were this bold. Netizens praise Catholic Church for calling out Tinubu's government over election rigging. And INEC cannot be trusted for free and fair election in 2027. Children in Caledon blast INEC for waiting for their ineptitude. Meanwhile, 100 million naira transfer to son of former IGP Egbetoko's account was erroneously sent from Anambra security votes. This is according to police PRO David Hunde. Now I talk this one. Excuse me. Borrowing without growth. Peter Obi laments growing resilience on multilateral loans as Nigeria becomes third largest World Bank debtor. Now we'll be the third country with the whole World Bank pass for the whole world like this. On Tinubu, Nigeria ranks among war-torn nations, in fact, most dangerous nations in the world, according to World Peace Index. Vote buying, violence, threat for electoral legitimacy, NBC9, they talk this one. Christian genocide claims claims US Congress submits Nigeria reports, recommends sanctions, and those sanctions are part of what we will go look at later on. I tell you, say court been strike at forgery case against Osekuna as Tinubu government withdraws charges, but they don't knock another charge on top of his head right now. Bayelsa, Diri's chief of staff Peter Obi confirmed as new deputy governor of Bayelsa State. El-Rufai deserves access to medical care. Your government liable if anything happens to him. Atiku they tell Bola Tinubu this one. Tinubu government paid 100 million naira to Boko Haram to free abducted school children, teachers, agents France per se, and they talk this one. And then courts grants FG's request to prosecute suspects linked to Tojibelu in absentia. What happened to other people, top dignitaries, when they say they close to Tojibelu? People we don't get one-on-one relationship with them. What happened to them? They don't go prosecute them. Well, that's my question. We be people they ask. Adamawa road crash killed 4 women, injured 26 others, and 2 feared dead. Women allegedly raped in Benue community attack. Pregnant woman among 400 repentant bandits. Benue government talk. You know, say they talk, say they build repentant place for repentant bandits. When they say pregnant woman follow for the 400 repentant bandits, the way they say they won't rehabilitate and they won't reintegrate into the society. Troops intercept vehicle carrying suspected ISWAP logistics. And then again, Nigerian government orders shutdown of illegal mining sites in Gadda Eregi. Meanwhile, the Nigerian presidency states real reason Igbetoko resigned. We will look into him on the other side of the show because I'm rushing up so that I can hurry up and go meet our guests on the other side of the show. Those who mean well for Kano people must align with Tinubu. That now within Kano State governor they talk. Meanwhile, Alia had no structure, one because of Akume, as Alia and Akume fight don't intensify. Well, yesterday they fight well. Tinubu APC governors in closed-door meeting with NLC leaders. And then recent FCT Rivers Kano polls not indicative of future results. ADC they talk down and say, no judge us by waiting happen for inside FCT election and River State election and other ones. So no judge us by that because we could do better than that. That's what they say. But people are saying, now wash. Seeing is believing. Alternative to SAN rank for Nigerian lawyers. Blue Silk gets FG trademark approval. And Tunji Diso appointed new IGP as Tinubu sacks Egbetokun. I also did tell you earlier. So CBN cuts interest rate to 26.50%, while Nigerian government denies reports it paid huge ransom to free Nigerian school children. But let's just quickly stop here. Let me quickly go get some medication, and I'll be back in the next couple of minutes with our guests to bring you details of all of the stories, and then we will look at details of that assassination with Peter Obi, and we will see full footage and videos of Peter Obi's statements concerning the assassination. Sincere apologies for the breakdown and all of this. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the other side of the show in the next 30 minutes. Thank you.